Today is going to be about brainstorming, and it's about idea generation. So today's goal is to create as many new, interesting ideas as we possibly can. We have to look for ideas that don't exist in this region. And I really want creative, just fun, wacky kinds of things. We're going to group ideas, and then by the end of the day, what I'd really like to do is get to a point where each team has pulled a significant idea off the wall and taken a shot at describing the idea in a complete form, in a way that you're actually talking about the value it's providing, how complicated it might be, why it may be different or similar to something else that's out there, who might be needed, what kinds of things might be needed to accomplish this idea. So it'll be the first step in the storytelling or the mocking up of the idea.
Okay, you're utilizing the existing infrastructure. How could you build on top or in between or under? You guys mentioned a little under, but just think about that for a second. You know, I mean, look at the renewal that's going on in the city in so many aspects. And if you came in and said, well, our system is now part of the renewal system, now you're not getting pushed away because, oh, we already have this infrastructure established and this money allocated.
Because I think that's the best part about what we're doing is the process of getting all these diverse, multidisciplinary people together and creating something out of it, at least even if it's just an idea or research.
If you're going to bring the producer, retailers, and educating, you want someone to have an experience with the food. They may know it's here, or they may not know the food's here. We even talked about that earlier. We're like, well, what's our local vegetable? And we're all like kind of looking at each other like, well, what is it? That's a problem.
Yeah. And I want each group to take one grouping of ideas and sit down and try to figure out in 10 minutes how to explain that grouping of ideas as one opportunity, as one idea. Once you've gone through this process of brainstorming and you're sure you've kind of consolidated the ideas, tell the story as quickly as you can, because then you can test it. We can give you feedback right now that's going to improve the design, guaranteed.
The vertical growing truck mobile, so basically it's a self-contained farm on wheels. So the purpose of this mobile is to bring the farm to the consumer. This could be anywhere from restaurant owners, business owners, schools, or just a personal consumer themselves.
Utilizing existing space as opposed to attempting to put money into finding new land. And the one that we want to focus on is a parking garage growing structure where you would have growing stations.
Customizable do-it-yourself garden. The thing is, we added a purchase agreement. The big idea is all these small farmers, yeah, they don't produce a lot of produce, but when you have neighborhoods where one house gives a little bit, it adds up at the end to a lot.
Sunday, 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 ladies and gentlemen, come on down to Grand Rapids for the first annual Idea Harvest. It's not the World Series, it's not the World Cup, it's not the Nobel Prize, and no, it's not the Darwin Awards, it's the Idea Harvest. That's right, we're going to
Have fresh produce.
We're going to have yield biggest yield. We're going to
Have multiple categories.
We're going to most nutrient content. That's right. Contestants will bring in their ideas to Grand Rapids, and you're going to bring your vote.
The way we present the final is a 7-week blitz with an all-volunteer army, like we've said. And we want people to know, do they think that could work?
Right.
If we have different VC organizations or entrepreneurial mentorship programs in, could we be a feeder to those? Could we offer a service if we keep doing this and provide them something that they're not getting with their current organizations? For next Monday, we'll get through a voting. You guys will decide which ones you want to do, and I'll have a template for what kind of content to start to assemble to tell the story.